Base FGO. And here we go. So, hello, people of the internet. I almost forgot the webcam. That's my bad. Completely forgot the webcam there briefly. Alright, and let's get up. Webcam is there. Alright. And are we good? A little angled, a little off-center. That should be fine. So hello people of the internet. It is I, Solar Dragon here, back with more Fate Grand Order. Granted, we're not in FGO just yet. That's because apparently a new opening dropped yesterday that will play the second you open the app. Kind of annoying, if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, but it is what it is. Now, I broke my login streak because I didn't want to watch the opening without being on stream because I wanted my reaction to be as genuine as possible. I will admit I accidentally clicked on FGO, but I didn't get beyond like the initial greeting. I'll show you which page I didn't really get beyond, and hopefully that didn't trigger the opening to start. If it did, I guess you can watch it later on in the My Room, but it's an unskippable thing, so that's also why I didn't open up, because I didn't want to watch it without being on stream. After that, we're going to be rolling for Melt, because she is back on the banner. I kind of want to get her to at least NP3. I gotta save some money for Castoria, though, so NP5 is probably not going to happen. And I believe she also got her interlude, which makes her even more strong, so we'll be doing that as well. Well, that's all said, so I think it is time to launch FGO. So, press FGO. Big screen. Yeah, I didn't go beyond the white screen there. Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because apparently I need to update FGO. Okay. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Technical issues. Gotta love them. Yeah. So I definitely then didn't get the thing, since I couldn't even do that. Alright, the update is loading. For some reason, Fate characters are in a different thing as well, which I kind of doubt is being legally allowed. But I can't really do anything about that, so... Alright, the update has gone through. Adjust the screen size. There we go, and take it up a little bit. Still has to do a game data update. That's fine. That was loud. Type Moon. Aniplex. Lasagna. I'm turning it down a little bit in my ears. But not too far down, because I want to have good volume for the opening. Which I feel... Okay, I really like that opening. That was a very... I kind of want to... Oh, this is probably not going to be... I'm definitely going to have to cut out some of this from the YouTube upload, because that'll get copy struck so hard. But I want to watch that again. Yeah, we'll address the news here in a minute. I want to see that opening again here real quick, just because I was more in awe that time. Where would it be? Material, probably. Part 2, second half opening. There we go. I want to watch it again, because it was good. I liked that a lot. Storia. Okay, Salter. Why is Salter in this opening? Can I, how far back will this jump me? 10 seconds back, so... Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of analysis now. I probably could get away with, doing an analysis on the whole thing a little bit here. But I kind of want to just watch it through again. I'm gonna have to watch it through again on my own time. But I do want to like give my thoughts on some of the scenes here, I guess, as they come. So, okay, I can just drag. So it opens up with like life being small to the stars and to the neurons and to Mash's eye to sort of signify her waking up. She's crying. She looks out. We get the title drop. And then it is the protagonists in the original Chaldea uniform in their room, sort of resolved to to the mission, I guess. See Lev and Romani, two old friends, but Lev gave in to Florus, the demon god pillar, and betrayed all of humanity. Part 1 significance is there. Could have swore we saw, yep, Olga as she's being thrust into Chaldea by Lev, a childhood like mentor figure, I do believe. Mashu sort of reflecting on it all with the butterfly by her. The butterfly. I still wonder what the butterfly signifies. That is the director, Animosphere. I don't remember his name. I honestly don't remember his name. I know he has one, I just don't remember it. So he's the one that won the Holy Grail War. He's looking upon the A-Team, which we do get a shot of every single one of them. I almost got every one of them in a picture here. David, though, the mysterious man that he is off to the side and not in this main shot. Which I kind of wonder if that is supposed to be significant, because Kirstaria does sort of stand front and center, which would make you think this is like supposed to be a main shot, but then David's just sort of off to the side, and even Beryl there does look to be in the shadows a little bit. Not as much as Ophelia, because the shadows are literally over her face. Maybe it has to do with their status, actually. That'd be an interesting thing, is their current status, because Pepe, Kadak, and Beryl are alive. Ophelia and Kirstaria are dead. Meanwhile, Consort Yume Ren, Hinako, she's sort of a heroic spirit, but she's also still alive. So I wonder if that has significance, like with this shot. That'd be an interesting way, you know. I'd have to you'd have to watch it in slow-mo to see if it always sort of has this positioning. And if this has any significance as to what their current status is, and that's why David is sort of off-screen, because we don't really know much with regards to him, except he is in the light, it looks like, which could signify alive, but I digress. Nope. Don't want sound, because I'm giving analysis here. No. It's going to be very hard with it so close to the play button now. Okay, so that's then showing them all walking through the hallway, Kirstaria sort of passing by Olga, and there's a bit of significance there. Because I do remember Kirstaria was going to take over the Animosphere family, despite Olga being its heir. We see Mashu sort of standing dejectedly, and then the three supervisors, I guess, for this arc, Gordolf, Da Vinci, and Holmes sort of passing by. Mashu looking upon them, and then gasping out in horror as the whole area sort of turns into a white, dusty land. We see Mashu looking like she's looking around, possibly remembering all the past, the cryptors, their servants we fought, and the loss of Musashi. And then we get some spoiler shots here, it looks like. Well, then we get the current status of Kirstaria after this, which, honestly, Mashu's despairing, of course, which is sad. But then it was Kirstaria with his wound. I would love if I could, not fat finger this. Kirstaria with his wound, then it showed Beryl sort of cackling maniacally. If I could get to that point, though. Yep, there's Beryl cackling maniacally as he burns down the Olympus tree of emptiness. And then we get the various foreign god disciples, Then we get David over what looks to be a jungle. There is a temple in the background, you can tell, just barely covered by the shadow, as well as a large figure with what looks to be blades, which, given he is in the South American Lostbelt, that has a very good chance of being ORT. In fact, I'm going to look up ORT real quick here, just based off of this image, if I can draw some correlation here. Yeah, there is a little bit of correlation, maybe. Only a little bit, though. It could very well have a different design in FGO, but, like, I could definitely see this being ORT from below, like, the lower portion of ORT. And I could definitely see it being that. The tendrils are much shorter, though, I'll say. But again, shadow perspective could very well be the thing. And then we see various new servants. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted to get to. Give me, like, no, there was this. It looked like there was okay, this guy, fairy with the reflection. So he must be from the next Lostbelt area, that much is clear. And I do recall somebody saying that Oberon was a summonable servant coming up here. So this must be Oberon here. The Monarch Butterfly Wings, which I guess would make sense. He's a fairy. So yeah, that's probably Oberon. So we get a good look at Oberon here. And then it is these three. That looks like Liz, and then two unknowns, so another Liz. Interesting. But yeah, they have some pretty cool designs, I'll admit. Especially, so we got a Liz, we have muscles, and just all around large. And then we have glowy future armor. Okay. Interesting. Serious, and then it looks like carefree with Liz there. Now we're gonna get to finicky parts. 14 is Castoria, gazing up at a star. And then 15 is where things are a little bit more interesting, because this does all seem to signify, like, important things to come. No, that's a little bit too far. Look at... Okay, that's a derpy image of Kira there. Derpy Kira there. That's great. That's an excellent image of Kira there. Like, look at his face. It's so derpy in that single frame. I need to make something from that. That's hilarious. Things that happen when you slow frames down bit by bit. Okay, and there's the male protag. Still the male protag. There's the Beast. Beast the 7th, maybe. Looking at what looks to be Earth in her eyes. But I feel like there was... So did it just go from Castoria straight to there? Because I know there was one more... It must be like... Okay, yeah, there we go. It, like, lasts... Apparently less than a second, but... There is Salter in Fuyuki. It's still burning. Which is a point that has been brought up before, so... Fuyuki's still burning, Salter being there. And I do recall in the original, like, Memories challenge quest, Salter and Fuyuki was the last one. She was, like, one of the first breakbar enemies, actually, and she had, like, Defender of Humanity as her trait, so I'm wondering if we're going to go back to Fuyuki and maybe have Salter on our side. She does have... Well, Excalibur doesn't really anchor the world. That's Rangominiad. So I don't know. There's got to be some significance to Fuyuki being there. Especially since it wasn't part of the incineration of humanity either. Anyways, and then we see shots of various servants in the big battle. I said, shots of various servants in the big battle. We see the male protag. We see Muramasa, Rasputin. Muramasa sort of cuts a chunk. Looking at this shot here. Okay, so they definitely got a little lazy here, because they literally just copy and pasted Lolly Da Vinci sort of back there in the background. There should not be two Da Vinci lilies. But there's a interesting knight carrying the male protagonist. Looks like he's dual wielding a sword and a spear. Mashu in Ortnak's outfit. There's Muramasa sort of cutting a chunk through reality, which we know he can do. Yep, there's still two Da Vincis. And then they land, it looks like, and there's not two Da Vincis anymore. Mash's shield is back there, strangely. And there's a background as well. It looks to be, again, just the... Yeah, that looks to be the same sort of, but maybe some different positions for everybody. Okay, now Mash has her shield. She's blocking Kirei. Kind of want to see if there's anybody else that can really be seen. Somebody with a scythe, it looks like there. Okay, that's why, because that's reality being cut by Muramasa, so that's why... Maybe that's why there was two Da Vincis, I guess. Nemo interrupting. Mashu blocking. Protag loading up a charge for the black barrel. The black barrel firing off. The black light. Romani gazing upon everything in the distance. And then a shot of everybody closing up with... I wonder if there's any significance here with all of them. Like with their individual characters. Oh, I forgot Olga crying there. In a white void, so I wonder what that has to signify. And then it ends with Mashu sort of smiling as the title ends. I'm definitely gonna have to... And the last shot is Chaldeus, the frozen Chaldeus being cracked here, so... I do... There's gotta be some significance to everything. There just has to be some form of significance here. I think I got a fair bit out of that, though. That was a very awesome opening. I'm definitely going to watch it on my off time again. But, yeah. Alright. So that's the opening done and dusted. Let's go through the news now, because it's been a little bit since I last did news. So, first bit is the main interlude, Abyssal Cyber Paradise, Seraph Release, Commemoration, Pickup, Summon, Daily. Good lord, that is a mouthful. So, excuse me, it is going to be a rotating pickup banner of Melt and Kingprotea daily changing, it looks like. Oh, no, don't tell me. Hang on. Don't tell me because I missed yesterday that it's not Melt on rate up. It's not Melt on rate up. Gosh darn it! Damn it. Well, that annoys me. That annoys me a fair bit. Nothing wrong with you, Protea. Really. Nothing wrong with you, but that annoys me. Okay. When is it going to be solo Melt again? The 20... Why does Melt get a single day rate up, then Protea gets 2, then it's a mixed for like 3 days, and then Melt again only gets 2? Melt is getting shafted here with these rate ups. Totally shafted. And then there is some rank up quest. Protea's huge scale upgrades to increase your... So, it applies infinite growth, which applies to growth, which the increase to max HP has been strengthened, and an MP attack resist up and growth affected by removal has been added. Okay, so now the growth also applies an NP attack resist. Melt gets an apply state to increase your crit strength before dealing normal attack damage for 3 turns. And Suzuka gets a NP strengthening for a better damage dealt and an NP gain increase. Beyond that, the main interlude, Seraph Celebration, has dropped. I'm not going to do that on stream because I've already done Seraph once. I will only be clearing up to the point where she who shall not be named can be fought, at which point I will then no longer clear, as I wish to use that as a measuring stick in the future. Okay. And then it's just about main quests have quarter AP. And then the last bit of news is about the second half opening. Okay. So I just need to clarify one last time. When is it that I'm going to be able to roll for Melt next? What was that? So the next time Melt will be available on a solo raid-up will be the 27th. That is next Monday is going to be Melt's Soul raid-up. Okay. Well, I'm going to change this title here real quickly, because I did plan on rolling for Kingprotea a little bit as well. I just had thought that she would have her own separate banner from Melt, not an alternating banner, which still annoys me. So yeah, we'll roll for Kingprotea a little bit here, and then we will go ahead and knock out the Melt interlude at the very least. Is it an interlude or is it a rank up? It's a rank up. Yeah, we'll do Melt's rank up quest here as well. Yeah, because I didn't... Well, first off, welcome, J6, welcome. Hobby things, but the main issue is I did not feel up for streaming yesterday. I honestly, it was a hard day, so I could not stream. And I didn't want to launch FGO because the new opening dropped. So I allowed my login streak to break, you know, because I wanted to watch the opening, react to it on camera, and then I just did a little bit of analysis of what I thought of the opening just recently as well. Because of that, for some unknown reason, Melt is getting the short end of the stick here with the rolls. She has a single day of raid up, followed by 2 days of Protea, 4 days of a mixed raid up, then again 2 days for Melt, and then I think it's 3 days for Protea, and then another 3 days of mixed. That's just very annoying, honestly. It's not my fault work was hard yesterday, J6. It's not my fault. But, so yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until Monday to roll for Melt to NP3. I did plan on rolling for Protea, though. That was always in the cards. I just wanted to, you know, hold off on that until I had rolled for Melt. But I'm not gonna roll for too much for Protea. Not this one. Like I said, for some reason, Melt is getting the short end of the stick. She only gets a day at start, while Protea gets 2. I'm looking at the dates right here. Melt has a single day raid up to start, Protea gets 2, then it's a 3 to 4 day mixed, then 2 days for Melt, and then 3 days for Protea, and then another longer mixed one. I don't know why they do that. I guess maybe because Protea's had one less banner than Melt. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering, if that might be what it is, but it still annoys. It still annoys, but yeah. So, I am going to roll a little bit for Protea here, at the very least, just because I did always want her. So yeah, I'm going to go a little bit here. Let me clear out these randos. By the way, what was your thoughts on the new opening, out of curiosity here? Oh, this is the rare prism shop. Why does it say new here? What is new? I see nothing new. Well, still, I quite liked it. I liked it quite a bit, you know. I did a little mini analysis on it. I found a very derpy Kyrie frame that I kind of want to screenshot and make a post of somewhere because it was hilarious. Derpy Kyrie, derpy Rasputin, but yeah, I enjoyed it quite a lot. I'm definitely going to watch it again in the off time because It was good. But, enough about that. So, I need to think some thoughts that are thinking about thoughts. THOUGTS, not the other way of spelling it. So, I have 45 summoning tickets. And over 1,000 quartz here. I definitely need to do the 10 tickets. I think there's no questions about that. So 10 tickets at least. After every ticket, do an 11 spin. I won't go beyond... Oh yeah, I paused on the frame with the shadow, and I looked up the image that we have of ORT. It looks like the shadow is perfect line for line matchup to the lower half. The only thing that is off is sort of the tendril things look much shorter on the shadow than on the image we have. But it could just be a perspective thing, you know. And then there was a lot of new servants. Another Liz. Because I guess Liz does get a bit of story significance every now and then. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames, so I do think that is on your end. Yeah. Liz should have... I guess Liz gets some story significance. And then there was also futuristic-looking knight, as well as tall, strong knight. Knight carrying the pro tag. What is likely to be Oberon, I'm guessing, based on the ferryman. Okay, that's... I don't remember doing this after a single spin. That's weird. This must have been a change. Yeah, this must definitely be a recent change there. Interesting. I guess as much. I do recall that Andy had said that Oberon was being added to the game, so I'm guessing that was Oberon. I also need to go through my craft essences again, because it's starting to fill up, it looked like. Hang on. Yes. What? Is something wrong? I literally cannot. I'm in the middle of a stream. Bye. Sorry I had to take that call. My dad has been, my dad may have had a mini stroke yesterday, so, you know, I kind of need to be on top of making sure everything is good with regards to him. Otherwise, I would have been much shorter with that phone call. That's not Oberon, that's someone whose existence is a spoiler. Okay, interesting. I would have, but it was just too much effort. It's too much effort. Plus, it would, you know, be weak. It shouldn't happen again. He was supposed to only call me if something actually happened, because they know I'm streaming, and like I said, he's having something going on with his health, so I was worried it was going to be... I know some things are better left private, but just if I have to run out, you know, then I feel like you guys should have some idea. But anyways, so that shouldn't happen again. I'll definitely cut that out from the YouTube upload of this, because this stream is going to get a lot of cuts from the YouTube side of things. Because I've got to cut the initial... or mute. I need to see if I can't mute things selectively through Movie Maker. So I definitely am going to have to mute the music part of the opening. I need to look into how to do that. Because if I don't mute the music part, I'm definitely going to be copyright struck. Because, good lord. Yeah, that's what I use to compress my videos down and edit. That is what I use to compress and edit my videos. Windows Movie Maker. I know there's other software out there. I'm just, you know, incredibly cautious about what to download. Like, I don't even have an ad blocker downloaded, just because I have no idea which ad blockers are legitimate and which of them are spam/viruses, you know? Some of my friends, however, they have ad blockers, and I say, oh, can you tell me which ad blocker it is? Or can you link me to the ad blocker? And they just say, go with any ad blocker. It's like, come on, just give me an ad blocker. Give me a name for an ad blocker so I can have a freaking ad blocker. Because it's annoying, you know, especially with YouTube lately. Like, I'm not bashing YouTube. Let me be clear. I'm not bashing YouTube, but I have been getting a lot of like 3 ads before videos, like 3 unskippable ads playing before I can watch a video, and sometimes even in the middle of the videos, and that's very heavily annoying, you know. You have an ad blocker you recommend? Please do send over the Discord, please. Because I could definitely use an ad blocker. Could definitely use an ad blocker. Oh, come on, man! You're just like everybody else! Just telling me use the inbuilt thing, or just click on one. It'll be fine. What web browser are you talking about then? The next two I'm gonna skip through, I think. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Ooh. Pop my elbow. Alright, now we start skippity-doo-dah, skippity-day. Skip, skipping away. Conquering the great sea of stars. Servant. I'll wait, because it could be golden. It's not. It's a lancer. Wasn't anything special. Covering fire. And it should only show me the rarity stuff now. Innocent Maiden. I don't even know who that character is either, honestly. Wow, that was a low roll. Oh, I apparently got a new CE here. The Golden Tree's Lineage. Hey, it's Papa Gordoff. I don't remember his name. Under the name of the Golden Tree, 2 family lines branched out and bloomed. The Golden Tree. The Earth Tree. It's all Elden Ring. The Ice-Cold family of the Dark Arts, and the Music family of Alchemy. The 2 heads of the houses later participated in the world's Great Holy Grail War, and both ended up with completely different outcomes than they expected. For one head, it was owed to their hidden selfishness and greed, while the other, it was owed to their sense of good that they didn't even realize they had. Nope, I did not. I was probably completely unintentional. For one head, like, you know, because she literally was only ahead by the end of it, I'm pretty sure. That was very poetic justice, that. In a weird way. But yeah, I didn't have that CE, I guess. Now I do. And then this is Mephi. Oh, that must be when it changed, when the servant coins were introduced. Okay. So that's when the change that would even show singles showed up. Conquering the Golden Sea of Stars. Great Sea of Stars. Golden Sea of Stars. Same difference. Come on, servant. Okay, this is a rare servant at least. It's a saber. It's Suzuka. Surprise, surprise there. Pretty sure she's already MP5 for me. Pretty sure she's already MP5 for me. So that was pointless. Oh. I don't even remember her name. Only that she was infatuated with, Diarmund. That's all I really remember about her. She was infatuated with him. She betrayed Kenneth. And she got murderized by Kiritsugu. Because Kiritsugu was metal. Another nothing burger. I'm getting low on the rolls here. Protea, come on. Come home. I have most of your... I actually have all of this. I think I have all the Sakura faces except for Protea, actually. I'm trying to think. Am I missing any Sakura faces? That are currently summonable, at least. I don't think I am. Parvati, Lip, Melt, BB, Summer BB, Lambda, Gold, he knew we were talking about him. He knew we were talking about him. Interesting. Yeah, his beauty mark or whatever it is that Diarmund has. I recall that. So, since he showed up, let's talk about Kingprotea. What is there to talk about with regards to Kingprotea? Maybe, you know, the whole rock, paper, scissors thing she sort of has, I guess, that goes on with Lip and Melt, I believe I recall hearing about. I guess Protea is too big for Lip to compact with Trash and Crash. So Protea beats Lip. Lip beats... Wow, that was a mineral. Lip beats Melt because, unfortunately, Melt is small. And Melt beats Protea, I think. Is that what the triangle works out to be? I can't remember. Honestly. I really can't recall. Also, the fact that Kingprotea, if she never stopped growing, would eventually grow so big that the world itself would explode. Or something along those lines. I can't remember the exact details. What is with the sabers? I don't need you, Suzuka! Lip can be far enough away, but KP can just get bigger and closer and win. Okay. Gotcha. Why am I getting gold sparks for Suzuka? I need Protea. Yes, I initially went into today thinking I was going to be getting me another version of Melt, but, you know, I want all the Sakuras in my Chaldea. They deserve to be a family. 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 Maybe I just have to channel Vin Diesel and embrace the power of family. 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 Granted, they don't have the best family dynamics. But you know, in Chaldea, they fix it a little bit, it feels. It was shown in CCC Foxtail manga where Kazura used Lip's Trash and Crash to defeat Protea. Oh! I was unaware that Protea was defeated in that. I mean, I knew she was... I knew she was defeated. I thought that's because her core got. Because I guess Protea's core is, like, actually like, actually what she appears to be, a small child or something. Along those lines. Alright. I'm almost out of spins to give. Here for the 11 spins. I'll do one more 11 spin after this one, and then maybe, like, 10 more tickets. And if Protea does not show, then I guess I won't be getting a Protea. In fact, when is Protea next on right up here? Kingprotea. Oh, her core represents her mentality, which is that of a small child. Gotcha. Okay, so when is Protea's next summoning campaign? And last 11 spin here. Okay, so it looks like outside of some lucky bag summonings, when the free access to the Seraph event does drop, she will have another raid up, so push comes to shove, that might end up being when we get Protea. Be a little sad, you know, to not have all the Sakuras, the whole Sakura family, united in Chaldea, but it will be what it will be. What is shall be, what is shall be. Alright, 10 more tickets, and then I have to clear up my inventory, because I know I've got a lot. A lot. Get a quick drink. I was honestly hopeful there, because it was doing the connection thing. I was honestly a little hopeful there, because it was doing connection. But no such luck. No dice. Solita. Servant. So we wait. Not gold, not alter ego. So not Protea. Servant. Archer, Kid Gil. Another one. Oh gosh, did it crash? I think Reflector may have just crashed on me. Yep, Reflector just crashed. Hang on. And it's just Reflector that crashed. Okay. Thankfully not the whole internet crashed. So, yay me. Joy, oh joy, oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. I probably shouldn't whistle that. I probably shouldn't whistle that. That's going to get me copyright struck. I'm sure Warner Brothers is probably incredibly strict. Okay, I need to just completely exit Reflector, it looks like. And then relaunch. And now we wait. Because we're watching. And we're waiting. At the edge of our seats, anticipating. The day that I get Windows 10. Which should probably come with a new computer, honestly. I mean, sadly computers are just, like, so very expensive nowadays. Like, so very expensive. It's mainly the graphics cards, I think. And maybe the CPUs. It's either graphics cards or CPUs that is the most expensive thing at the moment. Can I please launch you, Reflector? There we go. But yeah. It's definitely something I need to look into, is getting another laptop. Another computer. Blech. And go. And let's get it fixed. Mappo Tofu. I think that's going to be a signifier that I'm not going to be getting anything else. But you never know till you don't go. Yeah, I still have some tickets to go. I completely forgot where I was at ticket count-wise. But thankfully, the brain sort of popped on and recalled. So we're approaching the other double spin here. This next one should be the double. Yep. Alright, and after this, we're done with rolling, and it's very much looking like we are not going to be adding a Kingprotea to my Chaldea. A tear is rolling down my cheek at this moment. You can't see it, but it is. Metaphorically, maybe. Yep. No Kingprotea. Sadness. Tears. I cry. Every time. Alright, NP. Let's see here. I definitely need to put away some things as well. So that's NP 3 Diarmund. Seba. I need to put away the extra Ois. Not Spirit Origin List. Second Archive. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Ois put to rest. With all the rest of them. All the other event servants that I have NP5 of. As well as all the golden embers that I am hoarding for unknown reasons. Very much unknown, unspecified reasons. Very much so. And then burn. Ba-da-bum. I have no need for more Suzukas, so she's just literally rare prisms. Which is always nice, I guess. And then burn them. And them. And that one. I apparently have some golden foes. I might even have some in my inventory. Alright, and then just a quick review that I'm not burning anything useful. Nope. Well, not to say that you guys are all useful, but that I don't already have. There we go. And then I think I might have some golden foes. Oh, I've got these that I have to cash in. Chains. Sure, let's go for these balls of rainbow thread. Why not? Apology Quartz. A rare prism. Login. 5th anniversary CE. I'll claim that separately. Login. Golden foe. More Oi rare prisms. More golden foes. Login. Good gracious. How long has it been since I actually streamed FGO? I honestly am wondering how long it has been. Because I've got a lot of stuff here that I could have swore I didn't have. Okay, I think that's all the lock-ins. That does indeed look to be all the lock-in stuff. Okay. So next let's claim Singularity F. Featuring Medusa and Cascu, but not the right version of Medusa. A burning city, the Grand Order, the long journey in search of the Holy Grail. Everything begins here. O Celtic Mage, the transient druid, may you be the guide to all masters. Destined to clash. That is Emiya versus Adelante. When did they fight? I cannot recall these two ever fighting. If it was understood the moment they faced off, they faced each other. Only one could protect through with murder. Only one could grant their wish through salvation. Two conflicting beliefs, and at the end of it all... Yeah, I don't recall these two ever, like, outside of maybe an event meeting. Again, the early FGO memories are a little fuzzy, so... okay. I don't think I can expand either of those. Do I have anything I should buy? Not really here. Okay. Any skills I can pump up? Because I got a fortune of QP at this point. A quite literal fortune. I sadly can't be leveling anybody up just yet, because I still need to skill up Tamamo as well. Oh, I've got extra Fumas. Why did... Wow, he's a very good assassin. I didn't even see him there. He avoided burning because I did not spot him. Very well done, Kotaro. And it looks like Reflector may have crashed again.